The Lightning Collection Power Rangers Lost Galaxy Magna Defender was released in summer 2019. He came in a solo pack in Wave 2. Even though I'll be looking at these Lightning Collection figures, I want to talk about the characters themselves. Today, we're going to take a look at the Magna Defender. The Lightning Collection Lost Galaxy Magna Defender was released for the second wave of the toy line in summer 2019. The packaging is the same as all the Lightning Collection solo pack figures, but with Magna Defender vector images. The back of the package has the digital sculpt. The figure comes with one head, the Lost Galaxy Magna Defender helmet. I'm going to say that this is the original Magna Defender, since he doesn't come with Mike Corbett's head. He has two sets of hands, two holding hands, a wide open hand, and a slightly open hand for the Magna Blaster. His accessories are the Magna Sword, the sheath for the sword, the Magna Sword as the Magna Blaster, and the shooting effect. The articulation on the Magna Defender is the same as many modern figures from Marvel Legends and Power Rangers Lightning Collection. I swear I'm living in Deja Vu land or something. His head is on a ball joint, and the ball joint is on a hinge. He has a butterfly joint at the shoulders, his arms can come up and all the way around, he has a swivel at the bicep, a double joint at the LB bone, his wrist can turn all the way around, and he can also bend his wrists. He can do the hula. He also has an ab crunch. His legs are on a ball joint again, he has a swivel at the thigh, a double joint knee, his feet can point up and down and rock side to side. The figure has a belt with a hole on the side. The Magna Sword sheath and the Magna Blaster have a peg that can go in the hole. The cape is pegged on his shoulders and his back. The shoulder pads are on hinges, so they can move out of the way when posing the figure. The paint on him is phenomenal. That center gem is done right, but it can easily look like crap if it gets scratched. Even the weapons look awesome. It makes them pop, even when they are put away. This guy is super cool. He has this presence about him. I thought I remember hearing that his cape was supposed to be cloth, and that would have been incredible, but I still enjoy this Magna Defender. I'm glad that he didn't come with an extra head. I think that would have taken the mystery away. Man, what a great choice to bring this guy out so early on.
Gingamon! Gingamon!
The Magna Defender wields the Magna Sword and the Magna Blaster. He rides the Taurazord after he grows, and he can also turn into the Defender Taurazord. The Magna Defender is a tragic character, and he has an interesting backstory. His son, Zika, looked just like him. I'm talking mini Magna Defender armor and all. While he was fighting Scorpius, the main baddie of the series, his son was captured, and the Defender had no choice but to give up his weapon and make the Taurazord retreat. Scorpius' minions beat up Magna Defender, and he was left at a weakened state. Zika went to attack Scorpius, but he blasted the boy and killed him. Later, the Magna Defender released the Lights of Orion. These lights are a power that can be given to someone. Then Trecheron, his arch nemesis, was sent to attack him. The Magna Defender lost again, and he fell into a pit. 3,000 years later, the crevice opened again, and Mike Corbett fell in. Mike Corbett is the brother of Lost Galaxy Red Ranger, Leo Corbett. The Defender saved him by pinning Mike to the wall with his sword. He then stole his brother's life spirit by switching life forces with him. Then he made his escape. He needed Mike's strength to defeat Scorpius. And Mike is still alive, he's just inside the Defender. Mike weighs heavy in his heart whenever he feels hatred taking control. The Magna Defender spends most of his time trying to obtain the Lights of Orion. He fights Scorpius and Trecheron's goons, and even the Rangers. During one episode, Scorpius was close to Terra Venture, and he was siphoning the power from one of its domes. The Terra Venture is a space station that a lot of people live in, and so do the Rangers. The Magna Defender plans to destroy that dome by causing a meltdown at its core, even though this would destroy the Terra Venture. He transforms into the Defender Torozord and uses his energy to create a meltdown. After fighting the Megazord, the Torozord throws the Defender off and leaves. The Magna Defender feels remorse for how he treated the Rangers. He then gets a vision of Zika, and he walks to the core with Zika and makes the ultimate sacrifice, ending the meltdown and cooling off the dome. Because Mike was part of the Magna Defender, he returns to his brother and would later be the next Magna Defender. The Magna Defender is an interesting character. You can tell that he means well, but is often blinded by his thoughts of revenge. He makes me feel sorry for him. At first, he's definitely a force to be reckoned with, but his vengeful heart begins to weaken him. He's a pretty cool addition to the show, and he held my attention while he was around. I hope you enjoyed my look at the Magna Defender, and stay tuned for more Ranger reviews.